Chapter 5, Section 5 is about using the law of sines. The equation for the law of sines is based on angles and their corresponding sides. Capital letters are often used for angle measures or Greek symbols. Lowercase letters are often used for side lengths. You will be able to use the law of sines on any triangle. The triangle does not need to be a right triangle, although you can use the law of sines on right triangles. If the given information contains a side and its corresponding angle, then you know you're going to use the law of sines. When using the law of sines, sometimes you will be solving for a side and other times an angle. If you are solving for a side, here's a silly way to help you remember that you will not have any extra steps. Think about side, sidewalk. Sidewalks are safe. When you're solving for a side, you won't need to do anything extra. If you are solving for an angle, danger. If you use the law of sines to find an angle, you may need to consider a second triangle. For 5.5a, you will only be solving for a side, so we won't need to worry about that for now. That won't come until 5.5b. Here's an example. Notice we are given angle A and side length A, a side and its corresponding angle. Let's draw a triangle and label what we know. When sketching a triangle, I didn't worry about the scale. Just labeling vertices A, B, and C. We know that angle A is 70 degrees and angle B is 80 degrees. The side directly opposite angle A is side A. The side directly opposite angle B is side B. And opposite angle C is side C. I'm going to say this one more time because it's very important. We are going to choose to use the law of sines because we know a side and its corresponding angle. All triangles have 3 sides and 3 angles. If you are asked to plane solve, it means find all the angles and sides you don't know. Let's start with finding side B. Remember, because we are solving for a side, we are safe. So we're going to be able to use the law of sines without any extra steps. To set up the equation for law of sines, start with the side and corresponding angle that you know. To find side B, we need to know angle B. So we will take the sine of angle B over side B. To solve this equation, for B, we will cross multiply and divide. Make sure your calculator is in degree mode. 12 multiplied by the sine of 80 degrees divided by the sine of 70 degrees is approximately 12.576. To find side C, we are going to need its corresponding angle, C. All triangles add up to 180 degrees. We know angle A and B. Subtracting 70 and 80 from 180 degrees, we find that angle C is 30 degrees. Now that we know the corresponding angle to side C, we're ready to use the law of sines. We will start with the side and corresponding angle we know. set equal to sine of angle C over side C. To solve for C, cross multiply and divide. Making sure your calculator is in degree mode, 12 multiplied by the sine of 30 degrees divided by the sine of 70 degrees is approximately 6.385. We have solved the triangle.